Hey, I'm Andy, and we're in Magic the Gathering Arena, and we're going to open some Core Set 2020 booster packs. As you can see, I also have some War of the Spark, but we're not here with this video. It's not for that. It's just for the Core Set 2020. Hopefully get some good draws. Probably going to go through some of the cards, maybe more focused on the mythics and the rares, but we'll see what we pull. So let's get started. So our first pack is, we got a Uncommon Wildcard already. Alright, we got a Shared Summons, 3 green instant. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Could be good. Got a Traditional Duress. If I get some pacifism, I don't know if they're in this set or not. I only know some cards that are in it, and I probably won't pull them considering how rare they are, but we'll see. The Scampering Scorcher. When Scampering Scorcher enters this battlefield, create 2 1/1 red elemental tokens. An elemental you control gain haste until end of turn. Seems pretty nice. It's 4 for 3 1/1s. Okay. Anyways, on to the next one. I could do open times 10, but I feel like that's gonna just skip through a lot of the things you get from opening pack per pack, I guess. And another green rare, Shifting Ceratops, 2 green. This spell can't be countered, protection from blue, and then green Shifting Ceratops gains your choice of reach, trample, or haste until end of turn. Seems really nice. It's really good for 4 mana, a 5/4 with either reach, trample, or haste. And we got a Blood-Soaked Altar, pay 2 life, discard a card, sacrifice a creature, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying, activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. Seems pretty good, although, I mean, in maybe a graveyard play deck or whatever. But oh, we do have a pacifism. All right. Oh, I think we got a pacifism last pack. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, the art for it's really different. I might put that in my aura deck. All right. So counter target creature spell, draw a card for 4. The Wolf Rider Saddle, 3 green. When Wolf Rider Saddles enter the battlefield, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and then attach this artifact equipment to it. It's +1/+1 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Seems pretty nice. So you get a 3/3 for 4, which in turn you can equip this to other stuff as well. Alright, off to a good start. 2 green rays. I wonder if it's telling me something. Alright, an Ember Hauler. Red, sacrifice it, deals 2 damage to any target. Alright, that's pretty standard. Blight Beetle. Protection from green. Creature your opponent controls can't have +1/+1 counters on them. I wonder what that means if it already has +1/+1 counters. Does it just get removed? Or, I mean, I'll probably see when it gets into play, but... Ooh, we got a Johnny. Strength of the Pride. 2 white. +1, you gain life equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of planeswalkers you control. -2, create a 2/2 white cat soldier creature token named a Johnny's Pride Mate with whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 count. Oh, that seems nice. And 0, if you have at least 15 life more than your starting life total, exile a Johnny and each artifact and creature your opponents control. That seems nice. Too bad it doesn't do lands too, but that'd be too broken. Alright, Herald of the Sun. Put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature with flying. I can't read. Another Wolf Rider Saddle. We got Legion's End, 1 black. Exile a target creature an opponent controls with converted mana cost 2 or less, and all other creatures that player controls with the same name as that creature. Then that player reveals their hand and exiles all cards with their name from their hand and graveyard. That seems pretty good for 2. Especially if they're running at least 4 of. Alright, we got the Diamond Knight. Vigilance, as Diamond Knight enters the battlefield, choose a color. Whenever you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Diamond Knight. That seems pretty interesting. Then Scholar of the Ages enters the battlefield. Return up to 2 target instant sorcery cards from your graveyard to hand for 7. We got a Temple of Mystery. Enters the battlefield tapped whenever it's a Scryland. Alright. I mean, if this was a real life pack, I'd be happy, but considering this is online, I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's a good card, but still. Alright, a woodland. Ooh, we got a mythic wild card. You got a woodland champion. Whenever one or more enters on the battlefield under your control, put that many 1/1 counters on woodland champion. And then a flying haste for 2 blue red.
Living in a
Yeah, we got Chandra,
fire
Acolyte
brands?
of Flame. 1 red red.
Awesome.
Put a loyalty counter on each red planeswalker you control for 0. Create 2 1/1 red elemental creature tokens. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Then you may cast target instant or sorcery card with covered mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. If that card will be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Seems nice. The put a loyalty counter on each red planes could be useful on the War of the Sparks. I think there's red planeswalkers in that set. I mean, there probably are. Alright, another uncommon wild card. Gauntlets of Light. +0/+2 and assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Alright. And a Wake Root, another green one. 4 green, and then for 5 green, untap target land you control. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land. That could be interesting with Nissa from War. Alright, we got an air elemental, 4/4 flying for 5. Captivating Gyre, 4 blue. Return up to 3 target creatures to their owner's hands. We got a lot of planeswalkers so far. Mu Yanling, Sky Dancer, 1 blue. +2 until your next turn up to 1 target creature gets -2 -0 and loses flying. -3, create a 4/4 blue elemental bird creature token with flying. -8. We got an emblem with islands you control have tap, draw a card. That seems really good. I feel like people will want to destroy this planeswalker, but maybe that's just me. Alright, God's Willing. Target creature you control gains protection. Alright. Corpse Knight, white, black for 2/2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. Then we got Golos, Tireless Pilgrim for 5, a 3/5. Oh, it's for if you're playing all colors. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card, put that card into your battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. And then 2/5. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana cost. That seems pretty good. Only if you're running 5 color though, obviously. Atemsis, All-Seeing. Alright, whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may reveal a hand. If cards with at least 6 different converted mana costs are revealed this way, that player loses the game. That seems pretty good. But you have to have a hand to do that, and I usually don't by the time I get 6. But maybe I mean you have to build a deck around that, I think. Alright, let's keep opening more gauntlets. Empyrean Eagle, nice. Drawn from Dreams, 2 blue. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put 2 of them in your hand and the rest in the bottom of it, or any random order. That seems nice. Just gonna just breeze through some of these. Another uncommon wild card. A Gruesome Scourger? Alright. Another pacifism, which is nice. Scheming Symmetry. Choose 2 target what? Each of them searches the library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. So I guess you have to target your opponent and yourself? Okay. I mean, it does cost 1. So they might get something good, you'll get something good as well. Now in Weaponsmith. Alright. Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead enters battlefield tapped. Whenever the Field of the Dead or another land enters battlefield under control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. That seems hard to do, but maybe you can build around it. Maybe. Fencing Ace 1. Ooh, Double Strike. That seems good. And we got a rare wild. I mean, a rare wild card is good, but I was hoping for a card, like an actual card. It's not entertaining just to get a wild card. Another land, Lotus Field. Lotus Field enters the battlefield tapped. Whenever the Lotus Field enters the battlefield, sacrifice 2 lands, and then you add 3 mana of any one color. Maybe it's good? I'm not quite sure though. Like, I'm sure it has its uses, but seems... I think it benefits monocolored decks more than, like, other decks. I'm not too good at Magic, so I don't know. The Yoked Ox. Alright. Portal of Sanctuary. Return target creature you control and each aura attached to it to your owner's hands. Alright. Now we got a mythic rare wild card. Nice, but like I said, not exciting. Which, I mean, a mythic wild card is very nice. Another uncommon wild card. Dungeon Geist, 2 blue. Flying, whenever Dungeon Geist enters the battlefield, tap target creature opponent's control. That creature doesn't untap during its control, untaps tap for as long as you control this creature. Nice. Alright, Scuttlemutt. I think I've already seen this before. Ogre Siege Breaker. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage. Brought back. White. Choose up to 2 target permanent cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. Return them to the battlefield tab. That seems pretty good. And that's all I'm going to say about that card. Alright, we got the Bloodthirsty Aerialist and another Diamond Knight. Leyline of Sanctity. So the Leylines are back in this Magic set, and we pulled our first one. So we get the white one is, if it's in your opening hand, you may begin with it in the battlefield. You have hexproof, which is nice against, I guess, decks that make you discard or things that target you, obviously. But yeah, Leylines are nice. Alright, Creeping Trailblazer, Barkhide Troll. Barkhide Troll enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it, so you already start off with a 3/3. And then tap 1, remove a 1/1 counter, it gains hexproof. Alright. Got a Bishop of Wings, 2 white, white. Whenever an angel enters, so you have to have an angel deck for this. Whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit token, creature token with flying. Alright. Another, a Manifold Key. 1, untap another target artifact. 3, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Alright. And another scry land, but this time it's the Orzhov colors. So I guess you can just do this if you have 2 Manifold Keys. You can untap each other, maybe. I don't know. This seems okay, but not great. Alright, more of the same. Vivian Arcbow Ranger. It's a really good... I think it's a good Planeswalker. 1 green. Yeah, green. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. They gain trample until end of turn, which is good. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or Planeswalker. That seems also good. You may choose a creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it in. I still don't know how that works in MTGA. Does it just make you select something from your library or something? I don't know. I might put that in my green deck and see. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get... it's -5 and it starts with 4. That seems... Yeah, this seems like a really good Planeswalker. Alright. Anything else? No. Another uncommon wildcard. Bag of Holding, 1. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. 2. Draw a card, then discard a card. 4. Sacrifice Bag of Holding. Return all cards exiled to the owner's hands. And of course, another common wildcard. And we got a rare wildcard too. Warden of Evos Isle. Alright, creatures with flying. You cast costs 1 less. Return target creature or land card from graveyard to its owner's hand. You gain 6 life. Okay. We got another Bishop of Wings, so like that really needs it's an angel deck for sure. Alright, we got a uncommon Chandra. Elementals you control get +2/+0 to end of turn. Add 2 or add red. Chandra deals 2 damage to any target, and I have a ton of these from other sets. Sad that you don't get it doesn't count as one of those duplicates. Another Leyline of Sanctity. Alright. Wish I got the other Leylines, but 2 Leylines of Sanctities is fine, I guess. We got a Rotting Regisaur. 2 black. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card for 7/6 for 3. And if you're playing like things that manipulate your graveyard, this seems like a really good card. I don't like the discarded card is a downside, but is it really a downside in this type of deck? I don't know. 30 left. Alright, Gravedigger and another uncommon wildcard. Oh, we got the blue leyline, which is a good leyline. I mean, I think it's one of the better leylines. So you may cast spells as though as they had flash, basically. I might put that in my blue deck. We'll see. Rule of Law. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Okay. Another Scryland for Orzhov. Okay. Nothing too exciting. Another uncommon wildcard. I keep getting a lot of those. Oh, we got the red Leyline. Leyline of Combustion. Whenever you or at least one permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, Leyline of Combustion deals 2 damage to that player. Which is nice. Alright. We got Fry. That artwork though for Fry is so comical. 1 red. This spell can't be countered. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker that's white or blue. We got Tails and 1 blue. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Okay. We got another uncommon Chandra. And we got Shared Summons again, I think. That name seems familiar. Alright, Overcome. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and trample. Then we got another Scampering Scorcher. We got the Hanged Executioner, 2 white. Flying when Hanged Executioner enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 spirit with flying. Exile this creature, exile target creature. Alright. I mean, it's okay, I guess. This figure, Angel of Vitality. Oh, if you gain life, you gain another or that much +1. And if you have 25 or more, you get +2/+2. This is good in life gain deck, I guess. We got the Cavalier of Flame, 2 red. 1 red. Creature you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. Wow, the text is long and it has its own text bar, or I mean scroll bar. Whenever Cavalier of Flame enters the battlefield, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Whenever it dies, it deals X damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control, where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. That seems nice. And then all this. Another uncommon wildcard. Loxodon Life Chanter, 5 white. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may have your life total become the total. What? Whenever Loxodon Life Chanter enters the battlefield, you may have your life total become the total toughness of creatures you control. And then 5 white gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is your life total. So you may have your life total become total toughness. What? So that means if you have like 10 creatures that are 1/1, then you have 10 life? I think that's what it means. I guess. Maybe? Cryptic Caves. Draw a card activated only if you control 5 or more lands. Goblin Ringleader. Reveal the top 4 cards. Put all goblin cards revealed this way into your hand and rest into the bottom. And you got another Rotting Rigsor. Alright. Mythic. And we got Dread Presence. Whenever a swamp enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Deals 2 damage to any target, and you get card advantage versus damage and life gain? Interesting trade-off. Alright, Chandra Spitfire. And, wow, that's our 3rd Orzhov Scryland. That's interesting, but still... If this was a real life pack, then sure. Not too sure about an online pack. We got the Embodiment of Agonies. 1 black, 0/0, flying death touch. It enters the battlefield with like +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana cost among non-land cards in your graveyard. Wow, that seems pretty cool actually. That goes well with the Regisaur too because you're discarding cards. Alright, 1. Oh, that seems good. 1 for a 1/1 life, Death Touch lifelink. Yeah, Sephara Skyblade 4 white. You may pay white and tap 4 untapped creatures you control with flying, rather than pay the spell's mana cost. That seems nice. Other creatures you control with flying have indestructible, and it's also an angel. So it's kind of like a weaker Avacyn, maybe? Yeah, seems like a weaker Avacyn. It's definitely a weaker Avacyn, maybe. Probably. Alright, another uncommon wildcard. And we got our Simic, I think Simic Scryland. I saw another Passivism, which is nice. We got the Retributive Wand. Deals 1 damage to any target. When it's put into a graveyard from battlefield, it deals 5 damage. And I love this artwork. It's so cute. Alright, Drawn from Dreams. We already looked at that. Another uncommon wildcards. Masterful Replication, 5 blue. Choose 1, create 2/3/3 colorless golem artifact creature tokens, or choose target artifact you control. Each other artifact you control becomes a copy of that artifact until end of turn. Interesting. Alright, Diamond Knight. That seems... No, that doesn't actually work, because I don't know if the copy copies the counters. Probably does. Alright, we get the rare wild card. Alright. We got another Cavalier of Night, I think. Actually, I think this is our first Cavalier of Night. I think we got another Cavalier before for the red, I think. Whenever this enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target creature an opponent controls. When it dies, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to... Yeah, I think we got the red one before. So I guess there's ley lines, there's Cavaliers. I think Planeswalkers, obviously. And we got another, wild cards too. Alright, another Dungeon Geist. Another Atomsis All-Seeing. That's hard to pronounce. Alright. How many Orzhov Skylands do we really need? Like, I think that's our 4th one. That has to be our 4th. I think if we pull more, we're gonna get wild cards. I think that's how it works. Not quite sure. A rapacious dragon. Alright. Another massive. I mean, we're at this point where we keep getting duplicates. I'm at 7 packs left. Wait, what? What happened? I mean, I saw we did an Is It Scryland. We keep getting a lot of Scrylands. But let's open 6 more. I don't know what happened there. And we got another Is It Scryland. Okay. And I don't want the Scrylands. In a sense. Yeah, we got the Cavalier Flame. That's what we got before. 4 packs left. Hopefully we get something new. And by new, we get an uncommon wild card. Oh, we got Leyline of the Void, the black one. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead, which is good if you're facing against like a graveyard play deck or reanimation, which is a graveyard play deck. This will halt it. Although Ashiok will halt it as well, but this you can do automatically from the start if you have it in your hand. 3 cards left, or 3 packs left. We got a Leyline of Anticipation, nice. We got Chandra's Regulator for 1 red. Whenever you activate a loyalty ability of a Chandra Planeswalker, you may pay 1. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for that copy. 1 tap, discard a mountain card or a red card, draw a card. Alright. So yeah, I'd rather discard mountains actually, but it's a nice card. Alright, this is our last Magic 20 or M2020 pack. Let's see, we got Uncaged Fury. That reminds me of Ursa from Dota for some reason. We got the Loaming Shaman. The target player shuffles any number of target cards from their graveyard into the library. Alright, what is our final rare? We got Voracious Hydra, which I think I really like from what I read in the spoiler. It's an X green trample. It comes with X +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you choose one. Double the number of +1/+1 counters on the Hydra, or it fights target creature you don't control. So the double +1/+1 counters is great because it has trample, but if your opponent's running black or something, then they get black or blue, or maybe red to a point, they can easily destroy it. Or in the worst case scenario with red, they can active treason it and use it against you. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, those were all the M2020 packs that I have currently. I mean, I could open the War of the Spark 2 as well, but this video is just for M2020. So hope you enjoyed it. I think I got some good cards. I got some cards I wanted, like the Pacifisms, because I like my aura deck and I want to make it more control-y in a way. But yeah, those were the M2020 cards. I know there were cards I didn't pull from all rarities, common, uncommon, and rare and mythic. But we got a lot of uncommon wildcards. That was something. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm probably do another one of these when the next set comes out. But yeah, until then, thank you for watching and have a nice day.